Be honest, the last time you were at the airport, you said yourself that she was very lost. She had not been to an airport in 50 years, and she wasn't real sure how to navigate everything with all of the 9/11 things, that post 9/11 things. And so we're making a video over here. Everyone needs to stop because we can't focus. Thank you, Ben. Ben just now reminded me of something. He said, Lester, how would you feel that from now until the year 2074, now I won't be, are you still following me? Now I won't be alive in 2074, but that would be 52 years from now. He said, how would you feel for the next 52 years you don't leave the city limits? And I'm not saying that I'm forcing, but anyone who is associated with me, anyone who's partnered with me, is pretty much also anchored here to these same city limits. And that, in a way, is what has been the life of my mom for a very long time. And that makes me kind of feel sad for her and anybody else who feels like they're anchored and don't have a chance to do things. Have you ever wondered how Benjamin Franklin felt when he first discovered electricity?
Electrified?
I don't know. I bet he was shocked.
Wow. Makes sense.
I'm hanging out with Ben, and Ben's telling me about his recent vacation getaway with Gigi. That's Gigi. That's my mom. And where did you guys go to?
Lake Charles, Louisiana.
They went to Lake Charles, Louisiana for a couple of days. They stayed in where?
The Gold Nugget.
The Gold Nugget, which is a big casino. We're getting a lot of wind. Let's walk over here by the hay and talk. The reason I'm making this video is because Ben was telling me something that I think is very powerful. And can you repeat that part? I wanted him to tell you all, because I'm wondering if you might be in the same position that my mom has been in for the last 52 years.
It was 52 years.
52 years. I know that you all love my dad, you know, Pawpaw. Many of y'all follow his channel. But my dad, a whole lot like me, a whole lot like Uncle Dan, which is my brother, are quite the homebodies. But tell me what you told me just now about Gigi and about the whole liberating feeling. And that's cornhole, y'all. Y'all just ignore him.
So, Pawpaw had served in the military for a while, and he had been to East Asia. He had been to China. He had been to Japan. He had been to the Philippines, Vietnam. So, whenever he finally got out of the military, he basically just wanted to be home forever, kind of. So
he had no desire to see any more of the world because he'd already seen what he felt was enough.
Yeah.
And he just retired to Plum Grove.
Pretty much, yes. Even only in his 20s, but still, that was too much for him. So in 1967, when him and G get married, they basically, they plant themselves here, or he planted himself here, and G would not go anywhere that he wouldn't go. So from 1967 to 2019, you know, of course, they never went anywhere.
So from 1967 until the year 2019,
they never
traveled. My mom, who had traveled all of her life with her parents, you're so nervous about me not videoing you. You can talk.
It's that thing.
You're scared of him?
Yes.
He's fine. He's fine. I'm looking at the horses out across the pasture. Keep going with your story. So for 52 years, Gigi, because my dad chose to plant himself here and never go anywhere, Gigi never went anywhere. So what changed? What happened to make everything change?
Okay, can we not do this right here?
So G had not seen her brother for a long time.
Somewhere else.
Come on, let's walk out by the horses. He's going to follow us. So I want to hear this story, and I want to hear it from you, but you can't be scared of a turkey. You work on a farm.
Okay.
Come on. Stop it. Okay. He doesn't want your shoe. He wants my shoe. Hold on. You just kicked off your shoe, Ben. Oh, here, corny. Here. Ben, he likes daddy's shoes, not other people's shoes. Are you want it or not? I'm not going to walk around barefoot if you're not going to. Well, I'm hurt. That's the way I guess a lot of women feel when they pretty much offer themselves to somebody and they are rejected. Okay. All right, so let's just walk down by the donkeys over here. And everybody, so where we're at right now is for 52 years, my mom planted herself by my dad's side, which was pretty much right here in Plum Grove. My dad, if y'all don't know this, he goes to the feed store, he goes to the hardware store,
to Walmart.
He'll go to Walmart, and that's about the extent of my dad's travels.
And
however, my mom is a traveling soul. She had always traveled her entire life. Her family had traveled and gone on vacations. So in 2019, your Uncle Randy, my Uncle Randy, our Uncle Randy, he moved to Florida.
Tampa.
He moved to Tampa. My mom had not seen him since, I'm guessing his dad, her dad had died.
When Pops died in 2015.
Okay, so that's where we're going to start off. So you and Gigi decided what?
So G had a desire to go visit Randy in Tampa. And so I remember telling my mom that G wanted to go on a trip to go see Randy. And my mom said, wait, she really wants to do that? And I said, yeah. And she said, okay, well, this is G's first time traveling anywhere really in decades. And so my mom says, I want to take her on this trip.
Can you love that donkey behind you?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. So your mom went with you guys?
So yeah, my mom knew that this was G's first trip in decades. Now, my parents, on the other hand, we travel all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. We go somewhere like every year. And so when G finally... Okay, I'm sorry. I've lost my track.
No, just keep talking. So you and your mom and G took the trip to Florida.
Yes, we drove from...
Without Pawpaw, because he probably wouldn't go.
Just the three of us.
Okay.
We drove from here to Pensacola, Florida.
Uh-huh.
And we stayed one night in this little town of Gulf Breeze, Florida.
Okay, but not all the details, but like, so... Hey! No! You're leaving that turkey alone. Back up. Back up. Okay, let's start walking back up towards the house. So, ultimately, you're telling me that that trip that Gigi was able to go on without... No, sir! Without my dad, did what for her?
It, I guess, liberated her.
It liberated her. It made her realize that she can get out, even at the age of... Now, how old would she have been in 2019?
She was 70.
So at the age of 70, my mom finally realized that she's not getting any younger. She loves traveling. So she decided to go ahead and start seeing the world a little bit. And since then, where all have you guys gone?
So...
Oh, without my dad.
Okay, so in November of 2019, a couple months later, G, Daniel, Lou, Kim, Levi, and I think Stephanie and Buddy went to Colorado.
So there was a trip to Colorado.
And
okay.
So in 2020, of course, with COVID, we didn't go anywhere. But G and Kim went on little excursions around Texas. They went to... where'd they go?
I remember the train ride.
Yeah, that was in Colorado. They went to Nacogdoches, they went to Brenham, they went to San Antonio, they went to New Braunfels, they went to the Hill Country.
Yeah.
Even the Hill Country, which, you know, to be fair, is 6 hours away. In the summer, no, in March of 2021, a year and a half ago, me, G, and Kim went to New Orleans.
Yeah, grab your
trip
shoe.
that they've been wanting to go on for a while.
Okay.
That was a nice little trip.
Yeah.
And so our big trip was in July of 2021, G and I, just me and G, we flew to Florida again to go see Randy and Joan.
Okay.
We stayed 4 nights in Tampa at their house.
So listen, Ben, I'll honestly say that G is very lucky to have you because I don't know of anyone else.
Especially with the trip we're planning right now.
Yeah, I don't know of anyone else who likes to travel the way you do. Even your mom and dad who travel on occasion kind of do things together and not, you know, run off with... But I admire the fact that Ben goes with my mom. Ben knows his way around. He knows his way around airports and rental places, and I appreciate that. Because my mom, let's be honest, the last time you were at the airport, you said yourself that she was very lost. She had not been to an airport in 50 years, and she wasn't real sure how to navigate everything with all of the 9/11 things, that post 9/11 things. And so, we're making a video over here. Everyone needs to stop because we can't focus. Anyway, I think that's awesome. So my mom now, at 72, I'm guessing, 73, is able to get out and do stuff. Ben and her just got back from Louisiana. And then y'all went somewhere very recently. Where did y'all go recently, a trip? Or maybe it was Kim and her that went somewhere.
Her and Kim went to San Antonio.
San Antonio for a couple of days.
And her and Kim this fall are planning a very big trip to Kentucky.
Kentucky. So folks, I'm so happy. Ben, that's good. I'm just so happy that you've been able to do that with my mom, because you know we all get busy, all of us with our families and everything, and we're not able to do stuff like that. But I'm glad that you've come around and have taken my mom on different trips and been with her as a companion, a travel companion, to help show her the ways. And because I bet you if she didn't have you to do that with, maybe Kim on occasion, but of course when Kim goes, that means Levi has to go. Yeah. And that makes it very hard on Kim to travel. And that can be that can be very difficult. That can be very difficult. And so, you know, Levi has, you know, special needs, and it's hard for him to do a whole lot.
And right now we're planning a trip that G's been wanting to go on for years.
And where's this trip going to be, the next trip?
England.
England. So G wants to go to England.
Summer 2024. G will be 75 years old, 3/4 of a century. That will be us celebrating her 75th birthday.
Wow.
Well, right now it'll just be me and her. We're going to spend 1 week touring England.
Funny story. And where is my dad on all of these trips that you guys have been taking?
He would prefer they don't happen, but you know, there's just nothing he can do.
No, but where is he? Feed store, hardware store, and Walmart.
And occasionally Hearts or Cracker Barrel.
Hearts, which is a fried chicken place.
Hearts, Cracker Barrel, or Golden Corral.
Or Golden Corral. Thank you for sharing that story, Ben. And I'm sorry to put you on the spot, and I'm sorry for you and me having to stand around here with cornholio in a dirty, unswept, but that's what I'm about to do. Y'all see the four-wheeler parked there? I'm going to rake right now. So do not get on to me about having a dirty pasture. Ben is sweeping, and I'm raking as we speak. There. And the next job I'm going to do is pick up all that lumber. You know, Ben, that no matter how neat this story is, there's going to be half the people are going to say, forget what we're talking about. Why is there lumber lying in your pasture? That could be dangerous. Why have y'all not raked these pastures lately? Why is there horse poop in the little stall lane right there? And guys, we're doing that now. We're talking as we work. We wanted to share the story with you all. So what would you say to everyone out there who would like to travel, but has always been anchored down by a spouse or by somebody who refuses to allow you to?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it, because trust me, one day you are going to be not able to do it physically, financially, or whatever, and you're going to wish to God that you did.
Yeah.
And I can speak from personal experiences, there's a good song by the Texas country music singer Cody Johnson.
Yeah.
Till You Can't.
Till you can't.
If you got a dream, chase it. Chase it while you got a chance. If you love somebody, love them while you still can. I'm butchering the lyrics, but
you're gonna make me cry, man. This is not a knock on homebodies, y'all. This is not a knock on anybody. Not on my dad, not on your husbands or on your wives or on your partners. This is not a knock on people who are homebodies. Not at all. That needs to be clean. This is not a knock. There are some people that are completely content to live, grow, and die in their own little small circle, in their own area. And there's others that would like to probably get out and do things and see things and experience more of the world. And I think there might be times when those two collide. And I think it's admirable for my mom to have spent so many years of her life at my dad's side, choosing not to do things, but I also feel bad that she's taking, I'm happy now that she's taken them now to do those things that she's never done before.